Welcome. We are back to the Black Four Horsemen podcast, coming to you live right after WWE SummerSlam. This is your boy Q, and I'm joined today with my boy Sig. Sig, what's going on tonight, man?
Hey man, it's slow motion on this side, baby. Ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, yes sir. So yeah, we jumping on tonight to kind of give our reactions to night one of SummerSlam, the 2025 WWE SummerSlam. First time the SummerSlam has been two nights. So this is night one. So look, because I wrote a little notes just to kind of speed us through, so we're not just rambling all night. So the opening match, surprisingly, our tribal chief Roman Reigns opened the show. Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. A grudge match over things that have been happening with Seth Rollins, who we're going to get to later on tonight. If we saw what's going on, along with just their feud that's going on Raw. So before I even do that, let's give it up to Cardi B, who's the host of the show and opened up the show. So give it up for Cardi B. Um,
Really?
I'm gonna step away for just a second. So
Let's
see, give your reaction to the tag match with Roman and Jay versus Braun Breaker and
let's get back to Cardi B. You
okay, go ahead,
say
Cardi
let's give it
B.
up for Cardi B. I just say let's give it up for that coat she had on because that was nice. So other than that, hey, but I was shocked that they literally started with the tag match. I don't think I remember Roman ever not closing a show in the past maybe 6, 7 years. So that
Yeah,
probably was odd to him as it was odd to us. But the match overall was fast paced. It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But I noticed something that was interesting in the match. Roman didn't get a lot of ring time, which was interesting to me.
mm,
So
yeah.
I
You
wonder
know,
if he in tip top shape or what's going on with that.
yeah. I'm curious about that too because I didn't notice that during the match, so that's a good eye. But I did. I think what they wanted to emphasize in this match was toward the end when Roman pushed Jay out the way and he took the spear and took showing that their bond is a little better now and they're on one accord. I'm curious to see what they do in the future. We all joked online about Roman coming back to work because Seth Rollins getting hurt. If you watch the end, Seth technically was not hurt. We're gonna talk about that toward the end. But so how much do we see Roman now going forward because Seth is back? So um,
Probably.
that's-
Well, they got those overseas shows, so
yeah,
I. But I'm interested to see because if you notice, uh, they let Jay get the pin, so they
yeah,
let Jay get the win on that. So
didn't notice that.
apparently Jay finna get pushed again. So either I see two things: either Jay coming. Nah, Jay not gonna come forward. He could. We know him and see him and Seth gonna go at it. But what do they do with Gunther? I think Gunther it will eventually turn face. That's
I can
just
see
me.
that. Yeah.
That's just me coming. That's my future pick.
Yeah, I can definitely see that coming. Yeah, Roman probably again. We saw Jay later on tonight in the post show before we jumped online, but we didn't see Roman. So I would not be surprised if Roman jumped on his little private jet and he
He
back in
going
Florida.
back
And
home. Yeah,
he
he
already
on his
home.
way home.
Yeah, so
Unless they planning on something tomorrow night to
yeah,
bridge that gap, which is a possibility. So,
true. That is a possibility. 1 second, let me adjust something here.
but overall, that was a fast paced, very good match. And I did notice Roman almost killed himself
Oh yeah, with the flip.
by
Yeah,
overshooting it. Yeah, overshooting it over the top rope move. And I don't know if they kind of pushed up on his legs and kind of flipped him on over, or if he kind
because
of
he yeah.
rotated in the air himself. But yeah, that was gonna be a disaster.
If he did that, if he was able to, because it did sound like he kind of flipped himself over once he realized he had overshot it. Yeah, that's he kind of saved himself on that one a little bit too. So
Absolutely. But
yeah.
very good match. Very good match.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very good match. Um, let's see. Then after that, we went into our the women's tag team title match. Of course, I predicted Roman and Jay to win that match, so I started out hot with my predictions. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, you saw me post my predictions before the show started. So Roman and Jay got the win in that first match. Next match was the women's tag team match. So you had Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez representing Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They're still trying to go on this "we're not friends" thing with Alexa and Charlotte. Almost like what did you call those tag teams back in the day? Odd couples or uh,
Yeah, yeah. Where they
strange
just throw
bedfellows.
them together.
Yeah, they put them together. So we'll see if.
It was a good.
But
It was a fun. It was a fun little match though. It really was. I wasn't surprised in the outcome though. I saw them uh, winning. I just saw it. They kept putting too much emphasis on their friendship. But of course, Charlotte won't be a face for long. She'll turn heel eventually. So
yeah, Charlotte is kind of one of those wrestlers that are, in my opinion, just naturally a heel. No matter what they do to you, you can make them try to make her a face, but if the crowd's
yep.
not behind, the crowd's not pushing it, I just don't see it. But yeah, they but we have new champions, which I was expecting, I predicted. Curious to see now you open up new challengers when it comes to that tag team division. So now you got a babyface tag team, and remember, the tag champions can float through all three shows: Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So we'll see how long they will keep those titles, and if we see them on multiple shows defending that. So
Right.
yeah. Next up was this is one. This next match I got wrong, which was Karrion Cross and Sami Zayn. I don't understand what they're doing with Karrion Cross, what they don't see. Sammy ended up getting the win. I actually missed the finish. That's why I think I texted you guys in the group chat. It was like, who won the match? Because I just assumed Karrion Cross won, but of course he
I
lost.
don't know
And
what they doing with him either. But what are they even doing with Sammy? I'm thinking eventually Sammy's gonna go to the dark side, and yeah,
I'm with you.
you heard it here
Now,
first.
the I guess the kind of light bulb in the corner is Karrion Cross. This is what Karrion Cross has been trying to get him to do, is to come to that dark side. But they say Karrion Cross's contract is coming up. So we're kind of curious to see how long he will stay in WWE. Now, if they re-sign him and he stays, I can see Sammy turn to that dark side on someone like Jey Uso or somebody like that, and then you can see Karrion Cross like, "I told you it was coming. I told you it was happening." So we just gotta have to wait and see with that one. But
That'd be a, that'd be an interesting one for sure.
yeah, but I wasn't really happy
Interesting
with
how they
Karrion
played that.
Cross, losing like that and losing clean too. I wasn't really happy about that, but it is what
But
it is.
he has a few wins. He has more wins than what I've seen before. So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah. And yeah, I forgot to put on I had a little graphic for the tag champions, but I forgot to put that up with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. But moving right along, so we have so now
moving on along.
this is where my losing streak starts when it comes to these predictions, because now you got the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany
Did you
Stratton.
really? Did you
Yes,
really?
bro, no, Jade is the queen of the ring. I just what was the whole purpose of winning Queen of the Ring if you're not gonna give her the title? So I predicted for Jade to win. She did not.
Because Jade is not ready for a championship run, but she's ready for a Queen of the Ring. They wanted to tease that she was good enough, but she not. She did make vast improvements from yeah,
Mm,
vast improvements.
yeah.
So
Well, because I am a favor of long term booking. If they continue the same format with Crown Jewel, which is one of those overseas shows you were talking about earlier, they usually do in the past. They've done champion versus champion, and I wanted to see Jade as the WWE Women's Champion and Naomi as the World Champion, one on one with those two titles. But so which is why I thought they were going. But uh, They again, and now we got time. Things could change, and
This
somebody
is
else could
what
take the title off of Tiffany. And but
this is what I say gonna happen. Jade is a baby face. Jade is a horrible baby face compared to when she's a heel. I
mhm.
say this clicks something and turns something on in her, turns heel. They start a nice little feud.
Okay,
Unless they bring Bianca back, but I heard Bianca pregnant, so you know,
she's not. No, she's not
she
pregnant. Now
not
she's
okay.
hurt, but she's not pregnant.
Okay, all
You
right.
know, let's see.
Tag match.
The
Jelly
yeah,
bean,
Jelly Bean
jelly
and
bean.
Jelly Randy Orton and Jelly Bean versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. I would say this, Jelly Bean held his own. He did what he's supposed to do. He was able to, you know, get some offense in. But I was just surprised. Usually, when you have a guest celebrity like that involved, the celebrity will win, and
Hmm.
they did not this time. And so they switched back. I didn't mean to add that right there. I meant to
Yeah,
do
don't
this.
put that in
Yeah,
there right
jumping
there.
ahead. Sorry, jumping ahead.
So,
So
hey, let's say this. We don't want, just in case Jelly Roll happen to roll up on this. Jelly Roll, we ribbing you because calling you Jelly Bean, but because we love it. So,
yeah,
hey, we
yeah,
gonna
you call
take
it now.
that.
For the record, you call them Jelly Bean.
Well, you kept saying
Jelly
Jelly
Roll,
Bean, so
Jelly, Jelly Roll. Uh,
he
but
the boy showed out,
yeah,
man. It's like it's amazing to me that all these individuals, minus Travis Scott,
yeah,
are literally putting the work in,
hmm
and they are showing that they can do this, and they love. You can see the excitement and the enjoyment of them doing it.
yeah.
So,
That's one. Yeah, you can tell the celebrities that are really into this, that are really fans, and they know what they're doing, they know what they're talking about. As the ones that, especially back in the day when they used to do the hosts on Raw and had these
hmm,
celebrities come in and host, and half of them didn't know the wrestler's name and didn't know what the moves were called, none of that stuff. So I appreciate those celebrities that are really fans and have been keeping up with it. So just like
absolutely.
we would. So
Jelly Roll got a lot more ring time than I thought he would. I mean, a lot more. He
yeah.
got more than Orton. The whole,
Yeah,
it
oh
was
yeah, there
like,
was a period of
yeah,
time where they were like, he gonna need to tag in because he been in the match for
yes,
a nice little minute. So,
yeah. He earned that paycheck tonight
oh
for
yeah, and
sure.
I can't remember if we was live when I said this. I said for taking that bump outside on the table with Logan splashing on top of him. Yeah, you had to put some extra zeros on my check for that one to take that move because yeah,
And speaking of Logan,
yeah,
the boy just keeps getting better.
yeah. You were going to, and I think I saw this earlier where he's technically listed as a full time WWE superstar now. So you kind of have to take the
Ooh,
celebrity title off of Logan Paul. He is a WWE superstar at this point,
man,
um,
and the boy
and
is
he's
the
doing
truth.
it full time. So
And I saw, if you saw when they were doing Jelly Roll earlier yesterday on SmackDown, he was walking to the ring that Jelly Bean was practicing in, and the
mm.
boy has gotten bigger too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
he
He's
has not lost that athleticism,
mhm.
which is key. The boy cold, man. You got to give it to him. But he reminds me so much of Dom as far as his persona, and the people just hate him. But the people starting to love Dom, but they still can't stand Logan Paul, which is I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. But damn good match. McIntyre needed the win. He did, cause he just hanging out. So
yeah. The fact that the celebrity, Jelly Roll lost, but he also Logan Paul was the one that pinned him. Yeah,
I think it's coming back. I think they're gonna run that one back.
right, like, I'm looking at our little group chat. So apparently Joe didn't watch tonight. Tell me he'll hop on tomorrow for the after show. I noticed he wasn't in the chat. He wasn't responding to a lot of the messages we put in, so he didn't watch tonight. So.
And last but not least,
Yeah, the
the
main event.
main event.
And I will say this: when I looked at the clock, the main event got a lot of time. Punk and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Was in there. Got a long match. So yeah, it was a
It was a
damn good match.
one-sided fight. It was a one-sided match for the majority of the
Oh
match.
yeah, yeah, for the majority. But then CM Punk came in and got some offense toward the end and was able to get the win.
I
So
am shocked that WWE pulled the trigger on the cutting. That shocked me.
oh yeah, yeah.
That
So
shocked
and
me
so because
bad.
when they showed the replay and they showed Gunther hits his head on the table. When he falls, he rolls up under the table outside the ring. So, I would imagine he was blading up under there. But yeah, the fact that they got color and a lot of it, yeah, that was one of them things. I think they let that go to emphasize. You have to, when you pin in a monster like that, or when you plan on beating a monster like that, you have to make him vulnerable and weak at some point. It's been showing that Gunther has kind of been, his weakness has been like submission holds because he tapped out to Jey Uso. He's passed out to other people, putting him in the sleeper hold and some kind of submission. So what else can you do to show that he's vulnerable?
And
Make him
he,
bleed. He's not
yep,
bleeding. And there
yep.
was, and give it up to Gunther because there was a time where he looked he wiped his face and saw the blood and was like, "What's going on? I don't bleed." And uh, now Punk was able to take advantage of that, hit him with two GTS, go to sleep. He got the 1, 2, 3, and we had a new world heavyweight champion for about 5 minutes. And I be damn when I talk about the internet was already talking about Seth cashing in, and I will be the one to say that y'all are stupid. Seth is hurt, like for real hurt. He's not gonna be around for a while. And boy, that's why I put in the group chat. I can't believe this shit. They really just
They
fooled us. The
they finally did
the
what?
burn it down music came
Yes.
up. Seth Rollins came in, cashed in on CM Punk, and he walks away as the
But
world heavyweight champion.
the cool thing about that was I early in the week I was talking to somebody and I said Seth is gonna come back and cash in. He really not hurt. And they were like, "Oh man, you crazy." I said, "Okay, we'll
Yeah.
see." So
Now,
when he came out initially, he had the brace on. I was like, "Oh well, maybe I was wrong." But when the
mhm,
boy turned around,
right, yeah.
I said, "Oh, it's on."
I'm willing to bet he. I'm willing to bet that he was hurt. It just wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. So when he went to get checked out or whatever, it found out it wasn't a tear or anything, broken or anything, and
And
he just
you
laid low for those 3 weeks.
and you know how I knew because when Heyman came out, the first match of the night, and he
Mhm.
was holding that briefcase, I said to myself, "Why is he showcasing that briefcase?" I
Yeah.
just it
Well,
was
he said, Seth has till June of next year to cash in, and so we'll, and so now that's one way that where they did not tip their hand because Paul been walking around with the briefcase ever since Seth got hurt. So even on Raw and other shows. So
I loved every aspect of that.
yeah,
They Trip got us on that one, and
yeah, they
I
did, they did.
love it.
And,
I
and
love it.
it's funny because now watching that show Unreal and you seeing behind the scenes how some of this stuff is taken care of. So I now can picture the writers' room and be like, okay, Seth's not really hurt. How do we plan this? When CM Punk wins the title, they say, hey, keep the camera on Punk, keep the camera on Punk. All of a sudden now hit the music, and so yeah, they had us fooled. It was all set up, and
And I was thinking when Punk was crying, I said, so they got two, they two biggest titles, and they got two old heads running the show.
yeah,
I'm like,
with John Cena
nah,
and Seth.
and Punk, and Punk.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah, with Punk winning that,
Well, so
man, you
I was
think
like,
you're not gonna have
ah.
two? Yeah.
So I'm calling it now. Cena turn back face Friday. He would turn back heel tomorrow night, and
Yeah.
I'm on that.
I'm
I
glad you
feel
mentioned it.
it.
I'm glad because I was gonna bring it up because I don't believe it as far as I can throw John Cena that they were not gonna turn him face on a random SmackDown. There's something has to be built up to it. So
I can't see it.
yeah, I can't see it. So I will say this, like you said, he'll start out as babyface, but then turn in the match because I can see him coming out to he's still gonna come out to his music, but now he's gonna have the colorful video package as opposed to the all black. It's gonna seem like that, and then he's going to. And I would not be surprised. I know Travis Scott is no longer involved in going on, But I would not be
Praise
surprised if The Rock shows up though, just to
that
make
I
an appearance,
wouldn't either.
even if
I
it's just a
wouldn't either.
distraction to distract Cody, and then again, one thing and I tell people all the time, to solidify that you're a heel, you gotta kick your opponent in the nuts. If you do that, then you already know he's a bad guy, and I can see him doing it again with Cody being distracted, and yeah,
Because Cody had the beer already ready. Oh, let's drink a beer.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. And so it come the end of the year, probably in one of those shows, probably in one of the Crown Jewels.
hmm
That's when we get Cody turn to let Cena go out as a
okay.
face. Hmm.
I don't know. I know. People are talking about the Cody heel turn. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that right now, or if it's going to happen or not.
They
But
gonna start hate Cody after a while.
yeah,
It's
maybe.
actually been a longer face run than what I gave him credit for. He is the Hogan of this generation right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So, you know,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, so that's just my opinion. So, hey,
Uh,
but it should be interesting moving forward what happens and how they. I want to see where they go with Gunther. I
mm,
want to see where they go with the Judgment Day with the tag team titles being lost.
yeah,
Um, I want to see where they go with Cross and Sammy. So it's a lot of questions that's up in the air that do not have solid answers. So
that's true.
should be an interesting few weeks coming up. So I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
yeah. And as we wrap up, so Cardi B, as we started the show, was the host. We I think they only showed her one more time. She was actually in the crowd during the Jade and Tiffany match, celebrating as Jade was. I saw them pan the camera to her after Jade did one of her moves. So I'm curious to see how much they use Cardi B tomorrow and the second night. She'll probably open the show again, and that'll be it. But
She'll probably perform tomorrow though.
yeah, yeah. Oh well, yeah, maybe something, maybe some
Maybe.
kind of live performance. Or, yeah. I do kind of want to see if her and Naomi cross, because I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they've been
Yeah, they've
talking
been
smack
bumping.
on
Oh
Twitter,
yeah, I think so.
social
I
media.
think
So
they will.
even it's backstage or whatever. So
And maybe she caused Naomi to lose, and that'll stir.
mm,
Ooh, but I hope they don't throw their belt off Naomi
yeah,
right
no,
now because she doing some
they don't
good
just
work,
keep that
man.
belt. Yeah,
She doing some very good work,
yeah,
very good work.
she needs to keep that belt for a while. Okay, man. So yeah, we got so this is night one. We had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. Night one. I know that, of course, we know John Cena, Cody Rhodes tomorrow. Naomi in the defending her title tomorrow.
Hmm.
Triple threat.
I'm looking
You got
forward to that trip. I'm looking forward to that TLC
TLC.
match.
What I was about to say, the
Oh,
TLC match with the tag match,
I'm so looking
which
forward to
I
that one.
think is going to be the match of the weekend.
I
Uh,
believe it. I believe it. Because if
uh,
they do anything like they did on SmackDown, oh,
yeah, oh
it's a wrap.
yeah. I was surprised. Another match we got Solo and Jacob in the cage, and they had the cage up tonight.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, they're just gonna keep it up there all night, I guess.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see who will come back tomorrow because I'm certain. I'm thinking Tama Tonga gonna come
right.
back
Yeah, Tom
inside.
hasn't been around. Yeah, I can see that.
I think he come. I see him coming back.
Yeah,
So
and
they need to kind of even them up a little bit because it's just to me them four big dudes, man, and y'all holding them down.
mhm.
Nah, come on,
So
man.
you saying, so if Tama comes back, you saying Tama goes with Jacob?
Absolutely,
Oh, okay, okay,
absolutely,
interesting.
absolutely. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like he gonna come back like, hey man, you done just forgot about me. You
Right.
done made your little group. Y'all got y'all little t-shirts. Mine, I ain't even on the shirt. I
Oh yeah,
started. You see what I'm saying? Think
right.
about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see
So
that. I can see that.
that's what I'm thinking. But hey, who knows?
Okay,
But hey,
okay.
do they have somebody else besides him? Do they
Nothing.
have another dude in development, or that was the last one?
I think Talo was the last one.
Okay.
Now, well, supposedly, uh, Lance got signed even before Talo Tonga, but I don't know what. I haven't seen anything from him. That's one of the other cousins.
Okay.
Zillu Zillu Fatu showed up in TNA, so with their relationship with TNA, I can see Zillu finally coming over. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but with the WWE relationship with TNA now, I can see that happening
But
pretty
I
soon.
heard that TNA thing that he had was just a one off.
Just a one off. I mean, it may be. It may be. I was giving myself hope when the fact
And
that
then
he
he got
worked for
beef with his
TNA.
uncle, man. Uncle, man, it's like, man, them boy, man. How you got beef with your uncle, man? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
man.
But then your uncle out there running their mouth, though. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what it
But hey,
is.
and maybe he may have got that loss because he was with Enzo Amore, which I still think Enzo needs another run in WWE, man.
You
For
think so?
the intro alone, man.
I think what Rikishi was upset about was because he had Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy was doing his little makeup, and he was like, "Man, your daddy gone, man. He ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You ain't your dad or something, man. Come on,
Yeah.
Rikishi,
They don't be
man.
hating on you. Yeah. Hey,
Man,
you stick up for your sons, you gotta be able to stick up for the whole family, man.
that's all. That's all.
All right, man. Well, we can go ahead and wrap this up. Sig, thank you for jumping on.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else watching, listening, we'll be back tomorrow night for night two. So
Night two.
appreciate you. Yeah, night two coming up. So yeah, subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Share it. Click the notification bell so you know whenever we go live again. This is your boys Q and C with the Black Four Horsemen podcast, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Until then,
Peace.
we out.